everyone, it's Sharona from Pay or Wait, and today I have the pleasure of partnering with AcornTV to tell my subscribers a little bit more about their streaming service. So AcornTV is a streaming service that offers hard-to-find gems, timeless classics, and newly discovered content coming out of the UK, Australia, Ireland, and so much more. I've had such a blast browsing this platform for the past couple of weeks, watching a lot of TV shows so I can make the best recommendations for you guys as possible. And I've even made some startling discoveries that I'm probably going to have to talk about on my next therapy session, but that's a whole discussion for a different day. But I was really surprised to see the amount of variety that AcornTV has to offer, especially having a lot of content that focuses on female leads. I really love that they have so many shows that centers women, stars women, and really with a lot of different genres. We have comedy, okay? If you are pet lovers, they have shows for the pet lovers, okay? Murder mysteries, crime dramas, foreign language, Irish TV, British TV. It's like, it was a lot. I was just like, you guys, I didn't know that I was missing out on all of this overseas content, but I was totally here for it. And also, too, they offer a huge variety of older shows as well that literally, like, the entire cast of Game of Thrones is in some type of like TV series on AcornTV. Also, too, like I saw Andy Serkis. They have Tom Hiddleston. Who else? Look, I'm telling you, everybody and their baby mama, everyone that you are watching on regular TV right now, I'm telling you, they are in some type of show on AcornTV. Taking it all the way back to the day, and it's like some good shows. I was like, oh my goodness, why did I not know about this ahead of time? But to let you guys know, Sharonda, how can I access AcornTV? I'm so happy you asked. You didn't, but you know, I just got to make it flow. However, AcornTV is easily accessible if you have iPhone or iPad. It's available on Android smartphones, tablets, also to Google Chromecast, Roku, Apple TV, which is how I actually watch, how I access my AcornTV, and also to Fire TV as well. So there are a lot of different options for you to be able to sign up for AcornTV. And just to let you know that they do offer a free 7-day trial. So if you want to actually test out the service, that is available to you after they begin charging you the monthly cost of $5.99. And you know, I love me to save some money. If you sign up for the yearly subscription, it's only $59.99, which gives you 2 months actually for free. But Sharonda, okay? Give the Sharaders a deal, a real deal. Give me something special, something extra for being your subscriber. I am happy to let you guys know that AcornTV has been so generous to extend their 7-day free trial to 30 days. So you get 30 days free to explore all of this amazing content that I'm going to tell you about, just for being a Pay or Wait subscriber. So I want to thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for AcornTV for hooking us up. And you can find the code for you to use in the description section below. But hold up, wait a minute. Don't stop. Don't pause this video and start clicking to get your free 30-day trial. I have been exploring this platform for the past couple of weeks, and there are actually some recommendations that I would like to give my followers. Some fun TV shows that I've had. Like, I went through a roller coaster of emotion on some of these shows, but I want to let you all know what should you be watching on AcornTV. So, first up, this is literally the first show that I need you to go to. I don't want you to go to nothing else. Go to The Cry. You guys, oh my goodness, I had so much fun watching this TV series. It totally caught me off guard. But first, to give you a little bit background, so this series centers around a young mother, Joanna, in this intense psychological thriller. When tragedy strikes Joanna and her partner, Alistair, it sets off a disturbing chain of events that cast them into the public eye and changes their relationship forever. You guys, I am getting like drama, okay? Relationship messiness, okay? Pettiness, all right? But it's a very interesting mystery that unfolds. One of the things that I loved about The Cry is it's only 4 episodes, so it's an easily bingeable and watchable series. I love that, you know, I don't need a whole season, like 10 episodes of television if some of them are going to be filler. I like that in The Cry, it's only 4 episodes, so they really have to get straight to the point, and you get to watch the mystery unfold, and each episode ends on this crazy, startling revelation that just makes me have to sit up in my seat and be like, oh no, they didn't. I was talking at the screen, I was yelling at the characters on the screen like they could actually hear me. This took me on so many different emotions, but also too, I want to give a shout out to Jenna Coleman, who you may know from Victoria or Doctor Who. I think she was also in the Captain America, the First Avenger. Don't, you know, my mind be bad sometimes. But she is absolutely fantastic in this series as Joanna, who is a young mother who is going through a mother's worst nightmare. And as we get to see the emotional impact that this caused to her, as the mystery continues to unfold, she is such a delight to watch on the screen. She was actually nominated for an International Emmy for her performance in The Cry. And this series is so good. I know you guys are going to want to talk about it. So I need you to go watch The Cry. When you get done, once we get enough people that have actually watched the series, I am more than happy to do a live discussion centering, you know, some of the crazy revelations that happen. And really just, it's a fun ride, you guys. I'm telling you, it's a fun and emotional ride. You're going to be sad, you're going to be angry, but it's so worth the ride. So the next TV series that I'm going to be talking about is My Life is Murder. You guys, let me tell you something. When I saw that Lucy Lawless had her own television series, I was like, my childhood there. Lucy Lawless, can I tell you, I grew up watching her on Xena Warrior Princess. She gave me my entire life, my entire childhood, taught me that I could be a strong woman, and I love the performance that she's giving in this series as well. With My Life is Murder, she is an Australian detective drama that centers around retired cop Alexa Crowe, with her old boss regularly asking her for insight on cold cases, and a young police data analyst eager to be mentored whether Alexa wants to or not. Alexa can't seem to stop solving crime. You guys, I had a real blast with this TV series. Lucy Lawless is just so good at being quirky. I love seeing this different side of her. It's a funny TV series, but it still gives you kind of like that cop drama at the same time, these weekly episodes of cold cases that they're basically trying to solve. And I think they do a very great job of balancing, you know, because they're dealing with murders, but it's more lighthearted than what you will find in most crime television series. And it's fun to watch. It's very light. It's not too heavy for anyone, and I think a lot of people will have a great time watching it. Like I said, that the show has a great sense of humor. Lucy Lawless is just absolutely fantastic. She's quirky, she's witty, she's so good at what she does, and you just don't have to worry about like, I need to pay attention to every single detail that is happening because I'm gonna miss the mystery behind it as they solve it. You don't have to do that. It's very relaxed, very laid back. I had a great time watching it, and did I mention again that Lucy Lawless is in it? So I really didn't need to waste any time explaining this to you. Put it on your watch list. This is a show that you definitely need to watch as well. But can we talk about the series that led me to the discovery that I have become my mother? And that is none other than Law and Order UK. Yes, you heard it right. If you didn't know, like I didn't know, Law and Order has a UK version, okay? Gave me my entire life. I know you guys are tired of watching them reruns of Law and Order. You've been watching them since you was a kid. My parents had me watching Law and Order so much that I memorized all of the dialogue. I knew what happened with all the cases, who the killer was, who was responsible, were they gonna get off or not. And I have to say that Law and Order, it really does bring you back the nostalgia of the original series. So this time around, the iconic cop and courtroom drama gets an English spin in this adaptation that's just as engrossing as its American counterpart. Jamie Bamber and Bradley Walsh star as detectives investigating London's most challenging crimes, while Ben Daniels and Freema Agyeman are the Crown prosecutors trying the crimes in court. You guys, so this is a little bit different, because I know you're like, Sharana, but this is probably going to be the same as Law and Order in the U.S., but it's different because the legal system is a little bit different, so you get to see how things happen across the pond. I had a good time watching this. I think it does take some, it is influenced by some of the cases that we've seen in the U.S. version of Law and Order, but I think it offers a fresh new twist on it because we're exploring it with the Britain's legal system, which I think it makes it a little bit more interesting and switches things up, gives some of those die-hard Law and Order fans a little bit something to look forward to, a little something different for them. But also too, one of the things that really gravitated me towards the series is I love Ben Daniels. Okay, Ben Daniels, he's been in shows like Flesh and Bone, The Exorcist, The Crown. I absolutely love him. And also too, Freema, who I love on New Amsterdam. It was so nice to see them like in this TV version of Law and Order. I was like, oh my goodness, I totally didn't know about this, but I'm so excited that I was able to see them on screen. I think that people will be very interested in the cases that they tackle, to look at the courtroom process, how it differs from the U.S. legal system. I think a lot of people will see a lot of things that this show has to offer. And if you're just a Law and Order fan in general, you're going to get your entire life. It's like you're being unlocked into a whole new alternate reality of Law and Order that you didn't know existed, but you know that you absolutely need to consume. So this series actually has 1 to 5 seasons now available on Acorn TV, so you can watch the series all the way through, get your life. But this is when I discovered I am basically my mother, because I had to sit and watch Law and Order, because that's all I did in my childhood. But next up, Sharonda, you have given me a courtroom drama, you've given me a psychological thriller, you've given me a quirky crime series, but I need something in the medical field. You guys, look no further. Balthazar, which has 3 seasons on Acorn TV right now. So it centers around a suave, smart, and somewhat strange Raphael Balthazar, played by Tomer Sisley, who can make the dead speak like no one else. As a forensic pathologist in Paris, he works with no-nonsense Chief Inspector Helene Botch, sorry if I said that wrong, to solve the city's most disturbing crimes. But there's one case that continues to haunt him: the murder of his wife from over a decade ago. You guys, that wasn't a spoiler. It's in the first episode, so chill before you're ready to jump down my throat. But this series offers 3 seasons, and I really liked it. If you're a fan of like Bones or House, it's giving me all those vibes, but it's giving me sexy from Raphael Balthazar, who is the title character in the series. One of the things that I love about this show is more graphic. So I do want to let you guys know that if you do not watch this with your kids, because the cadavers, the bodies are exposed, so you will see nudity. There's a little bit more violence than what you're used to, and also too, this show is in French, so you'll have to watch subtitles, which I don't have a problem doing. I still enjoyed the series just as much, having to witness and read at the same time. But I just love just the confidence that Balthazar exudes. He'll get on your nerves, but you still want to love to look at him. I love how they go through these different twists and turns just as you think that they've actually solved the case. There is another mystery that unfolds that he has to track down. I think it's such a fun watch, but also too with Inspector Bach. I love that we have another, female co-lead who doesn't have to prove herself as a woman on this series. She's absolutely entertaining to watch. I love the sexual tension. I love me a good sexual tension between our 2 co-stars, and it's definitely here as well in this series. But I think a lot of you will have a great time watching this show. I had so much fun, and there's 3 seasons that's available for you to watch. But this is a series that when I realized that I had a problem. Sharonda, you are addicted to crime dramas. And that is when I discovered Manhunt, which is essentially Martin Clune stars in this true crime drama as DCI Colin Sutton, the lead detective on a case that captivated Britain. When a young French woman is killed in London, the investigation yields no forensics, motive, or witnesses. But when Sutton connects the crime to 2 other murders, he realizes he must hunt down a serial killer. You guys, so this is when I realized, Sharonda, you like murder mysteries, okay? I don't know why, but this is something that you've gravitated towards, which shows like this and movies like psychological thrillers used to scare me as a child. Like, it literally frightened me because these are things that could actually happen. And actually this series is based on a murder that actually happened in Britain. So one of the things that makes Manhunt so easy to watch, first of all, was 3 episodes. You guys, 3 episodes? All I have to watch is 3 episodes. I could watch a whole series in half a day and I can still go on to binging other things. That's what I love about Manhunt. But also too, Martin Clunes is absolutely fantastic in this. He's actually known more for comedy, which adds to his character in this series. But you truly feel like this is a true story, even if you guys hadn't known about it, because it's actually based on the memoirs of the detective who solved the case in real life. And so I think a lot of people would have fun with this, trying to track down this killer, trying to uncover the mystery that unfolds, and also too, just really coming to the realization that you're probably addicted to, crime thrillers, just like basically I had to discover on my own. But I couldn't just stick to 5. I had to add an extra one for you guys. I do want to let you know about a TV series that actually just premiered on Acorn TV called Bloodlands. So in the gripping thriller Bloodlands from Jed Mercurio, veteran detective Tom Brannick connects a criminal's car pulled from the sea to a notorious series of disappearances, including his own wife's 20 years earlier. Brannick begins an obsessive campaign to unmask a possible assassin codenamed Goliath in a case that evokes Northern Ireland's dark past. So, I haven't had the chance to watch this series yet. I know that the first episode is actually available now, and there will be a new episode every Monday up until the finale on April 5th. But as I've just become to embrace it. I love crime dramas. I love murder mysteries. I love just conflicted, dark, torn apart investigators who are trying to uncover murders that lead a little bit closer to home than they would like. I think that this will be another fun show to actually watch and binge. And hey, if we fall in love with it, I actually don't mind doing lives on any of the shows, but I do not want to take up on any more of your time. You have so much to go watch on Acorn TV. Make sure you check the description section below that you can go find the code that will actually give you not a 7-day trial, but a 30-day trial for being a subscriber, a payer. Wait, I just want to thank Acorn TV again for allowing me to explore the streaming service, being able to share this with my audience, and partnering with us to just give us such a fantastic experience. So those are pretty much my quick thoughts on Acorn TV, what you should be watching as well. As always, my name is Sharonda from Payroll Waits, and if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit the notification bell. And I love you guys 3000, and until I see you again, bye.